Hi, Michael. Welcome to this interview, and I appreciate that you accepted my invitation. Tell us why you decided to participate in my 6 months coaching program.
Uh, hey, Mehdi. Thanks for having me. Thanks for invite.
My pleasure.
Actually, there is a long story behind it, but I want to make it short. As you know, I'm first time I just joined in your previous courses about PSM1
Mm,
and also uh, professional. You had a first course about the professional life based on the Scrum, something like that.
mm,
After that, I had a good experience with that, for a and also another aspect, last year I had a good achievement in my life. It
mm.
was I could lose weight from 91 kilogram to 72
Oh,
kilogram.
really? I
And
didn't
yeah,
know. Oh, wonderful.
and yeah, thank you. And the reason of that, because I have a logical mind, it's really difficult to believe something and follow that. But when I joined your course introduction, I saw all the logic behind it, and it was really wonderful. When I heard a 4 hours course introduction, you talked about the subconscious mind, conscious mind paradigm, and all those things, which was really quick. And now in the actual course, I see lots of details behind each part, you know. So yeah, on that course introduction, I convinced there is a logic, there is a science behind it. So our mind can do really great things in our life. So it was the main reason to convince myself to follow the personal growth in my life. And I think it's really the best way to convince us to believe ourselves and going to the next step.
Yeah, definitely. I really loved it. To be honest, you didn't tell me about it. Okay, that's great. And I see how energetic you are taking your steps toward your goals. Okay, let's continue with my second question. How has the coaching program affected your way of being up to now?
Actually, it has affected in all aspects of my life. But if I want to talk about a few example, for example, when I want to try to learn the new things, or I want to start the new way of work or something like that, before start, uh, I try to make a good decision about that because I learned a lot about the reason, all the reason behind of our life. So when we aware of ourselves, like life purpose, so we know what to follow, you know. So yeah, actually not sure which example could be useful, but let me explain one of the actual example that I have.
Oh,
I try to learn nowadays. I try to learn swimming, and I think every week around 3 or 4 times I'm trying to go for it. But one of the weakness that I had before, in the halfway, I usually previously I gave up to continue that, and I
mhm.
didn't aware of that. Why I cannot complete the course? Why I cannot complete the way to achieve something that I wanted? You know, and when you talked about the paradigm in the course, I was talking to myself, wow, oh my gosh, it was all the reason behind that. So now, when I think next 2 weeks, I will complete the full swimming lesson. So it is my first achievement after joining the course. I could complete that in a really, uh, you know, in a really good way to enjoy all the way to achieve that, you know. It's one
It's
of the
amazing.
small,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
really amazing. Yeah, I know that you t told me about it. And even I remember you told me after 8 years, you
Yeah,
decided to
yeah,
close
yeah,
this open window. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Awesome, awesome. And Michael, uh, in fact, we are increasing our awareness about our potential, specifically about the universal rules and of course our six higher faculties. Uh, from my side, to be honest, I really love imagination and reasoning, specifically reasoning. Okay. And if you remember, taught you that you need to develop these higher faculties.
yeah.
Could you please tell me how you have developed your reasoning faculties, or even if you have any examples, yeah, please share with our audience.
Yeah, yeah, of course. As we know, our physical activity, when we try to learn the new thing which is impact our physical part, we can see the result in a quicker way, in a fast way, because, for example, when we go to learn uh, a sport after a few days or 1 week, we can see the result. So
Yeah,
when we imagine it, for example, I wanted to learn freestyle swimming, but I had a really big problem with control my breathing, you know. But before that, I just imagined how I have to do that. And 1 week before going for swimming, I imagined all the correct way to do that. And it was incredible. When I joined the next day, I could see the result. And in the swimming pool, I was shocked. Wow, how it works. It's really amazing. And after that, because as I mentioned, I have a logical mind. So I was thinking, now I can see the result in my physical body, how it could be wonderful in other aspects of my life if I
the
do that
goals.
for, yeah, yeah, exactly. So now I really believe that the sentence that you mentioned, we should be a goal achiever. So I really believe that.
Wow, awesome. Awesome. I really love your language, Yeah, you are fluently talking about the materials that we have learned together. Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely. And up to now, you have, worked to discover your purpose of life. And of course, you have started designing your vision, the specification of your life within 3 to 5 years. Okay. So my question is about what new aspects of yourself you have discovered because you needed to go deep inside yourself and see what's going on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
please.
It was the scary part, actually.
Scary part.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because to be honest, we heard a lot from social medias. People are talking about the success. People are talking about um, success story. People who did that, and so on. But nobody talk about how to do that, how to do in the actual life.
Mm,
So when we are going to talk about ourselves, to know, to increase our awareness and to talk about the self inner in deep. So, and after that, we will figure out, wow, lots of things that we ignored all the life. So why? I don't know. Paradigm. I don't know. Maybe the paradigm maybe paradigm impacted us to ignore that. Maybe some other reason behind it. But when we increase our awareness about ourselves, we cannot ignore it anymore because we should follow that. Otherwise, it will make us crazy because we will know what we want to achieve in our life. I really believe the Alchemist book by Paulo Coelho. Uh, Not sure if I pronounce it well, but he was talking about the sign in our life, how to follow our heart. So in this course, I learned a lot about that, how to see and hear the sign in our life and how to follow that. It was actually on that part that we try to increase our awareness. I got lots of sign for that. So yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
awesome.
I talked a
Awesome.
lot about that part,
No, no,
but
that's great. That's
yeah,
great.
yeah,
Maybe my next question is, we have grown to, accept and reject things based on the way that we have grown. Okay. What I mean with that one is that imagine you want to choose a goal that at the moment that you don't have, enough resources, time, talent, energy, money, whatever you can imagine. Okay. So naturally, you reject it. You
yeah,
don't choose it. So whenever you don't choose something, how you want to take action toward that one. And because of that, many people don't choose goals that they don't have enough resources to start working. While the new mindset tells us in a completely different way. How? It says you don't need to be great to start working. You need to start working, okay, to be great. So, and we have another thing. The best goal that really grows you is that you shouldn't be aware of how you achieve it.
yeah,
Okay. So my question is this one. What types of goals that we call it C type goals,
yeah, yeah.
have you chosen for yourself? I'm aware of them because you already shared them with me. But if it is possible, please share them with our audience, if it is possible.
Yeah, actually, the one of the things that I ignored for a while, and I always ignored that one of the C-type goal, in the IT industry, especially in the software engineering part, there are lots of things to follow, and every time the new things coming like cloud, like AI,
The
and
technologies.
yeah,
Mm.
all the technology. So for a while, I really wanted to learn more about cloud engineering. But I remember maybe 1.5 year ago, I tried to do that, but I didn't know how, so I just ignored that. And but now, actually, last month, I completed the first step. So
Wow.
so after that, when I completed that part, I was talking to myself. I could do that 2 years ago, but I think it's the first outcome in my actual life, right? So I
Yeah,
try to see how it goes in the next steps.
yeah, definitely, definitely. And Michael, when you get aware of your abilities and potentials, that you will believe that everything is possible to achieve.
Yeah,
Really, you will believe in them that you can achieve whatever you want. But the ultimate state that we want to achieve is serenity, a place that you are happy, healthy,
yeah,
and of course wealthy. Okay, this is the real meaning of the satisfaction of the life. But
yeah,
achieving that place needs a lot of commitment, discipline, and dedication. But many people are not ready. They don't want to pay the price. Why? We have some rules behind them. The law of sacrifice. It says there isn't nothing, there isn't any real thing for nothing. You have to pay the price. The price is your energy, is your time, is your commitment. Okay. But that person who is willing to pay the price is that person who will achieve that goal. It's very simple, but many people don't follow this rule. And we are here in our coaching program to create that new professional identity. Then you will see that you will you will believe in yourself that you are a real goal achiever person. So, how do you see your future? with this great investment that you are doing right now?
Yeah, no, I think yeah, next year I will have lots of things to discuss.
Okay, that's
Because
awesome.
I already planned the next year, lots of things that I have to follow, and it's really nice energy behind when I check the next step, the current step, and going to the next step. So yeah, step by step, trying to grow. So it's my goal, main goal in at the moment, because there is a really nice and amazing feeling behind the growth.
Wow, wow.
You know, for
And
example,
authentic growth.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
exactly. I just wanted to show that big. I was talking about the swimming because it was the actual and the first experience for me, and also I could see the outcome in a quick way. So I just, as I mentioned, next 2 weeks I will complete the full lesson that I have. But I just wanted to show that to you. It
Oh,
is, it's broken. I just
wow.
couldn't uh, change it to the new one because I wanted to convince my subconscious mind to say that if you ignore your life, that there's something that you want, the all of your dream will broke like that, you know. So it is
Wow.
kinds of the good reason for me to convince my logical mind, if you ignore it, something similar will happen for my dream as well. So prevent that and go for your to enjoy your life and something like that. It's the way that I'm trying to convince my logical mind actually. So yeah.
Wow, congratulations, Michael. To be honest, you have got the core message of the coaching program.
Uh,
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm really
thank
proud
you.
of you, man.
Thank you. Thanks for your great you are a really great coach, and I'm appreciate all of your help.
My
Actually,
pleasure.
you are doing a really great job during the course. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Okay, as the last word, any word or recommendation, anything to other people, our audience that they can use, please.
Yeah, actually, just wanted to share that if you want to uh, just think about your life, your past few years ago, and talk about your previous dreams. I'm sure you will ignore some of them. If you have something like that in your life and you ignore that, so I think this course will help you a lot to increase your awareness and the way of being in your life. So, yeah, as you mentioned, people should invest on themselves by spending time, money, and lots of other,
Commitment.
yeah,
Yeah.
commitment for that. So if you want to follow what you love, I think uh, you should invest on yourself.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Really loved it.
thank you.
Okay. Michael, thank you very much for accepting my invitation and coming here.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.